Yep, it's another one. This piece is called the Sun's Corona, or the Sun's Crown, or the Sun's Halo. All the same thing. So pretty much this lady represents the sun and the sun's power, strength, vitality, and healing ability to get us through this corona thing. I believe in the strength and the power of the sun and the ability to get us through. So that's what this piece represents. It just represents more power, pretty much. This one represents a glow of vitality and positive energy out into the atmosphere to radiate and to get rid of all virus and potential viruses. Whether they be real or not, that's neither here nor there, but this is to represent that. For the most part, the sketch is a bit off and I'm trying my best to fix it. Her face is a little bit leaning towards the left and I am trying to push it over to the right. So I'm trying to cut and correct and cut in and then try to cut in on her neck. So a whole bunch of me moving and re-correcting and readjusting stuff. That takes me a minute before I actually start to paint it. But while I'm painting it, I'm still trying to push it over and see if I can fix it in the process. So now I'm just trying to block in her hair and try to put all the darker parts. In the middle of those darker parts I'm going to put orange. So what I'm using right now is crimson red, and putting those dark parts of the sun with the crimson red. I'm going to go in and put yellow, and I'm going to put orange in between, and then I'm going to go in and put white. So the white is in the middle of the yellow, make the yellow pop a little bit. So it looks like it's actually like a fiery look. So you do red, orange from the red, yellow from the orange, and white from the yellow. So that's how I get those. Or either that, or you just don't fill in where the white is. Normally when you're using oil colors, you just don't fill in the white areas sometimes because it's hard to get that nice white. So a lot of times people leave out the areas where they're gonna fill in with white. So then you just be seeing the canvas, which is just whiter than whatever mix. Because when you mix up the white too much, you're just not gonna get that pop-in white that you're looking for. So now I'm just also filling in the darker parts of her face, which is the side of her nose, which is darker than the rest of her face. Also under her cheekbones there, that is also darker. Under her lip. So I'm putting in the crimson red. I like using crimson red because it's a close color to like a dark complexion without having to go through burnt umber or raw umber, which I don't really like to use because it doesn't give me a nice blend. I find the crimson red to be way better. Plus the crimson red blends better with the orange yellow combination that I like to use. So pretty much I kind of hated the hand under the chin. I didn't think it gives me what I was looking for. Plus, like I said, the sketch was a little bit off, so I spent my whole time trying to correct it. And I didn't like that. I was trying to get her breast to pop out through the side there where I can see a little bit of her breast, just as a tease. And it wasn't really saying what I wanted to say. So now I'm trying to get rid of the hand under her chin. And then I'm going to put the Black Panther like a cross. Where her hands are crossing to the side there, the Black Panther stance or pose. I think that's a more powerful look for what I'm trying to accomplish. So I'm going to erase the hand under her chin there and then move it, both hands coming up with the fist. So this is what I'm talking about. I just remove it, but apparently I'm missing a chunk out of my video. I am missing the process of me developing the hands to get to this point. But nevertheless, this is what I was talking about. This is the Black Panther pose. I find this to be a way more powerful pose than the one with the hand under her chin, which I find this makes more sense in my opinion, and it's more powerful. Also, I wanted to show her breasts popping out the side, which I think I was able to accomplish better with this. So what I'm doing right now is after I put the crimson red in, where my points are going to be for the sun, in the middle of that I have my yellow, I have my orange, and I have a little bit of white sticking out. Now I'm going to actually go over that, and I'm going to put on the hair texture, which is black. So I'm using the black, but I'm also going back in with crimson red, and I'm tying both colors together so you can see some red popping through, and it's not just all jet black, because I want it to be where there's hair but there's actually fire coming through it, so it still looks like the sun even though there's hair showing up. So that's what I'm actually doing right here. So now I'm actually going through the hair and fixing it up. I actually like doing the hair. So go through the undertones, or what I listed earlier, which is the yellow, the orange, red. So now I'm going over with the black, and then I'm going back in with a little bit of crimson red, and I'm literally wrapping it all together. So you can see through her hair, and you can see the different colors popping through. So I'm, pretty much tying that in, and put a little bit of curl in her afro, and comes back out. So not too much black, a little bit darker, but not too much, because I want to maintain that sun look. So after I've gotten that, this is where I'm at right now. These are my problems areas that I'm gonna correct. I want to cut the right part of her arm off. That sounds wrong, but I want to cut it. So I'm trying to round it up and trying to create also a balance where it looks like her right arm, I guess. This is which on the left. So both arms are practically, I want to make them both the same size. And I also want to put a highlight around them, because when I put that there, I realized, hey, this is pretty nice if I put a highlight, like a white highlight outside of her arms, and that will make it nice. I also was going to put a mask on her. I was also going to put a mask on her neck, and there's a whole bunch of stuff that I actually wanted to do. And her fists are a little bit too big, so I'm trying to correct those as well. Try to make them smaller. As you can see, I'm going with the hands that I'm cutting in with my correction pastel. So I went ahead and I fill in all my background colors, which is the yellow leading down into the orange red, which the red is for the blood, the blue is for the water, the green is for the land. And voila, this is the final product, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Sun's Corona. Now tell me if you don't like this. I got the red, yellow, I got the red, blue, and green in the background, a little bit of black. All these are signifying, well, the chakras in the body, also signifying the green for the land, the red for the blood, the yellow for the sky or the sun and so forth, and the black in the middle of it for the people. The blue is for the water. So all these have significance, and that's why I put them in there, because they're trying to lock us inside the house, and we need to go outside and get some sun and learn how to interact again. So that's where this comes in from. That's how I came up with this piece, and I actually love it. It's a marvelous piece. Holla at me if you want it.